Well, we've got a few things that we need to do. Not a lot, so I'm going to create a few jobs, I think. Or, I say create a few jobs. I've got some plans. Some extended plans from my last plans. But the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to put some seed in with tomatoes because we are running low on that. We're also low on water. In fact, I think we're out. So, first things first, let's buy us some seed. So we just want one bag and we'll go for whatever's the cheapest. We'll just go with the Wednesday ones. So I have one bag of them. I should have, yeah, I do have the forks on. Just had the, think then, did I have the pallet forks on? Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we're going to make a few changes. Now that we have extra jobs to do with water, we're going to sell the IBC water container and change that out for another one that I've found on ModHub, which is a little bit more money than what we'll get back. I say a little bit, it's quite a bit more money than what we'll get back. Easy, tiger. But it holds 10,000 litres of water, I think. Which is a considerable amount. So, whilst I'm at it with the tomatoes, I'm going to give them some... Hey up. That's the kitty. I'm going to give them some manure as well. Now, they don't really need it, but I thought, well, you know, just as well. I'm surprised that is empty. Usually I fill it up ready for the next load. So I'll just grab some manure and we'll give this a top up. We've got quite a lot here. It should see us through for quite a while. Look at that beautiful tractor. She needs a paint job. I know a man that can do that. It's me! There we go. That is lovely. So that's topped up. So we'll sell the IBC water tank straight from where it is. That'll be fine. And then we'll order in and have it delivered, the new one, which is a trailer. So let's do that. What's in this? Where is it? Animals. Nope, animals. That one. So we're only going to get 408. That is gone. But CEEBUR going out of things. We got this one. Now this actually looks like the fuel bowser that we use on the farm that I do harvest on. I do not like it in that green. Do not like it in that green either. Grey. Yeah, go with that darker grey, I think. Rim colour. Yep, that works for me. A spare wheel. No, we don't need a spare wheel, do we? We're going to buy that. So 3,575. It wouldn't have cost that much if I hadn't have changed the colour. But I didn't like the green. And that's how that is, I'm afraid. So we'll go round. We'll get it filled. I don't know how long it's going to take to fill or unload. I don't know if it's a fast one or a slow. Oh, that's convenient, isn't it? So it does say on the old flim flam that it is compatible with water. I have not tried it yet, so I suppose proof is in the pudding. Fill me up, buttercup. Yes, brilliant. And it's seems to be quite a fast loader, which is always good. And then once we've done this, we'll get another 10,000. So this will see us through for ages. On the tomatoes at least. So we'll do them first, and then we'll go do the cows, and then we know that we're all good there. The cows, I think I remember seeing, I did check, but I'll check again in a minute, just so that you guys can see. I think we've got them up to speed on their health again. I like that trailer. I really like it in the colour it's into. And whilst we're here, we will look at the cows. So the youngsters, they're at 922, so they're going to soon be ready to move over to the big one with the older ones, and then we'll have some room to chuck some more in here. But as you can see, up to 100%. Water is at 38,000 litres, so actually we could give that a miss for today. The older ones, oh, we got more babies. Yeah. They're gonna have to stay in there for a minute. They're gonna have to stay in there for a minute, and then when the other ones are up to 1,000, we can pull them out and then swap them over. We are really producing cows now. I like it. Very much like it indeed. Oh, she turns tight. She's a stubby one. That is where she can stay. I should have filled it up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, CEEBUR. Okay. So in the last episode I asked about the maple syrup. It seems to be a go for that, but obviously we're gonna have to wait a little bit until we're ready, because we need to buy that field. We've got a lot of space here, and I'm considering taking this tree out and popping something else in here. And I've found a couple of things, but I was also thinking, because this corner is such a pig to mow, that I may do something in here. You know, this whole corner. We'll just turn this corner, because if we're going to buy that field up there and it's going to be grass, and we're going to turn another one into grass, you know, we can afford to lose some space to do something else with. So I'll show you what I've got in mind. we've got, what did we install? CEEBUR production greenhouses. Now you may or may not have seen these. This one is called floriculture. So it's a greenhouse and you can grow flowers in there. And it looks like it takes water, manure, seed and fertilizer, so we could do this a bit organically. We could move organically in an organic direction. I don't know where the spawn point is for the stuff off of this. So we could, you know, we could stick that there. Couldn't we? We could stick that there. And then this is very expensive. So we've got greenhouse and nursery installed as well. So it's this one. So that's a nursery. And then we've got a very long set. And then we've got this big old thing. But I don't think we're going to get into that. I like the idea of this. So we could, because I'm not 100% on where stuff spawns, we could it have to go like that because I don't know how it all spawns off of it. This is where you put it there like that and find out that they spawn off the back. Can't do because it wouldn't let me put it there, would it? Let's see, because they're bound to have triggers. That's close. You won't be able to use that. I don't know. Or we could put it like that. No, I don't like it like that. I don't know. I don't know. In fact, what I'll do is I'll test it. I'll test it out and we'll see. So we won't put it in yet, but that's my kind of idea for things to do. We've got some other things I want to use. I installed them, but I haven't actually turned them on. So I've got some solar panels as well, which we could fill up here. Fill that space up with some solar panels. Yeah. Right. I've got a plan. I'm just going to go and test where the spawn points are. And then we'll come back and I'll get some solar panels and we'll use some money. I know we've got a lot of money, but yeah, I've got an idea. I've just come down to look at this field to see what the grass growth state was, to see whether if we took out a loan to buy it, how quickly I could get the money back, because obviously that would generate us a lot of cash, but it's not very good at the moment, so we'll scrap that idea for a minute. I wanted to have a look at this. I went off, I tested the greenhouse, and I'm very happy with that. So we are, where even are we? We're here, aren't we? Idiot. Yes, there. I'm having a moment. So we own that, so we can place stuff on it. I'm thinking, so that the flower greenhouse, it has a sell point. I'm thinking we could put it in there, and use that as our selling area. We could also do the same with the maple syrup, so that we don't have a million miles to travel. I know I'm keeping everything quite local here, but at the same time it is a long way to get to the other side of the map, time-wise. But yes, now we know the deal. We know its requirements. It needs a lot of work, but we're gonna go with it. So this is gonna be our first kind of movement into some different directions. I must say it looks very good from what I've seen. We're going to kind of put it there, and my idea is eventually that we're going to put some I can't afford to do them now because they're so expensive. I still haven't turned them on. I know I didn't turn them on, but they're very expensive. No, I didn't. See, I'm slow in the brain today, apparently. Don't like all that muddiness around it, so we could just clean that up. What have we got? I don't want to put concrete around it. This sort of gravel stuff. What was it that changed the shape? It was V. So I've got to go large to get in close. We get it even larger. Get it in there. And bring that down. We're gonna. Shop area is restricted. Shop is there. I'm gonna have to move the shop. I don't particularly like that. It's silly that it won't let me. Plants. I'm gonna fill that with bushes because I don't like it not filled with bushes and stuff. It looks wrong. Ooh. Oh, CEEBUR. Looks a bit better. There we go. That's better. Okay. And we're going to move the shop back down to here, out of the way. In fact, I'll get the solar panels installed so you can see them. Right, so we're back in here. So the solar panels that I've got are these. They're the green energy ones. They're 75,000 for the cheapest one, but they have a return of £3,000 a month. That's for the smallest one and the cheapest one. So it's a really good income, you know, That's £1,000 a day, because we're on 3 days per month, I think, aren't we? So that's £1,000 a day. That's a good income. However, the bigger ones, you know, that's the biggest one that we can have. Is the biggest one, yeah. It's 150,450. That's return is 14,040. And it's not that huge, you know. 1, 2, 3, millionaire. Ridiculous. So we'll be experimenting, and we'll kind of start with one there, and then if we get enough money, we'll maybe go with another 2 like that, and kind of, although I don't think we'll be going that long with the map, or we might do, depends on how interesting it gets as we're going. At the moment I'm still enjoying it, so whilst I'm still enjoying it, we're still playing it. That's not the one, is it? It was this one. So right, we're going to track around. Oh, unintentional. I'm going to clean these areas up. Need a bit of room here. I was going to try and make it 3-ply, but I'm not actually going to bother. I just want a nice little gravel track around. Now, when I tested the greenhouse, it didn't give me a spawn point for anything, and it didn't give me the ability to spawn any pallets. So I still don't know for sure if it will actually let me do that. I like that. And you know what I'm going to do? Just for the heck of it. Decoration, I think it was under. We'll do a hedge like that. Because I can. And we'll go back to this. And I think, I think these are the smallest ones, aren't they? Oh, whoa, they're huge. I don't want anything that big. What are you guys in? Yeah. You. 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 Throw me money away. And I don't care, because it looks pretty. So we've segregated that away from that section of field. I've made it a right pain in the behind. But I don't care, because we're bringing some new stuff in. We've got some area we could put another greenhouse if we wanted to. Now the next thing is we need a selling point. Now this could give us what we need. I can't see where the trigger is. Which side is the trigger? I don't know. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna put it there. If the trigger is at the back of that, we're in poop. Oh, that made it a bit. That'll be alright. We'll do a bit of smoothing. No, not that big. That works for me. Splendid. And in fact, what we could do, production, selling points, whilst we're at it, we could pop this guy in, couldn't we? Again, not the most helpful. We'll just clean you up. That's in ready for when we do and in fact I will change that to asphalt just so that it kind of ties in with everything. Nice. So we got the 2 sell points there. Let's go and have a look. So we need seed, we need water, we need manure, and we need solid fertilizer. We need all of those things, or else we will not grow anything. We could put a little storage shed here, I guess, for those things. No, we've got plenty of shed space. CEEBUR, stop being an idiot. We do need to get a decent trailer for maneuvering stuff. So we're going to go get some manure. Right, so we're fully loaded with manure. We're gonna have to get some. I don't know if I can tip into this actually. We'll find out in a second, won't we? We're gonna have to get fertilizer and seed and water as well. We can tip into it. Hooray! I feel like I want to get a thumbnail out of this. There we go. Put that down. That took all of that. I had a little glitch whilst doing it, so I kind of Just staged that whole moment. So we're going to get 2 bags of each fertilizer and seed. I'm going to stick the weight on the back, grab the pallet forks, and I'm going to attempt to do 2 bags at a time. I don't know whether she'll do it. And we also need to get the water in there. And then hopefully we're going to get a nice return from that too. Drop you off. Get the weight on. Get the forks on, they're over there. Eggs are filling up nicely. Nice, thank you. Right, so we want bags. What were these ones? Solid, they're expensive though, aren't they? So we'll have 2 of the Wednesday. Buy, yes. Back. And then the cheapest fertilizer is that one. I have no idea if this is going to let me do 2 at a time, but we are certainly going to try. Should get one of those bag hooks, really, seeing as how we're using the bag so much. Although the pallet forks are doing just as good a job. So what was this? This is the seed. Classy. Very classy. Will it do 2 at a time? It will. So we'll get those 2 in there. Then we'll go back, we'll get the fertilizer. And I think if it does start spawning out pallets, I think really we should look at getting a forklift truck. Of some description. The trouble is that there's not many decent mods about. They're all modern. I like scrappy old stuff, and nobody seems to have done a scrappy old one, which makes me sad. But what can you do? So I don't entirely know why we have to have both types of fertilizer, manure and solid, but it does require it. I do love how they swing from side to side there. Inertia and all that jazz. It is doing both at the same time. Lovely jubbly. I haven't activated anything yet. We'll do that once we've got everything loaded. So we'll drop the weight off, grab the Bowser, come and fill it up, and then fill up the greenhouse. My lovely new Bowser. Hey up. That was not intended. And that wasn't intended either. The forwards motion is what we want. Got you on. Pull those forks in because they look weird when they're all the way out. Fill me up with some water, monsieur. Should probably do a track round of this as well. Take that gate out so it's not in the way anymore. Track around. Hey up. Going over there today, apparently. So we'll get these full and then activate a couple of flowers. We've got many choices. I don't want to do all the same thing, so we'll choose a couple. But I don't want to choose all of them either. So, oh, she had a bit of wheel spin then. I'm not surprised. I expect this is quite heavy. Might have to make my gravel section a little bit wider on this right hand side, because obviously we're going out on the grass quite a lot. Wo ist das Trigger? Back it in. There we go. Why did I keep taking things off. Right. Well, we can turn you off. Oh. Come on. Apparently the pump runs off the PTO. Who'd have thunk, eh? There's no PTO in there. It's electricamic. Never mind. Interesting. I like it. I'm into that. I really like that. Silly, innit? Right, turn you off. Let's... I don't think... Where is the old flim flam? I don't even think it's got one. Spam, 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 spam. Nope, doesn't seem to be. Okay, we'll have to do it from here. There. Right. So, this greenhouse gives us... There's not many seeds in there, is there? Not much solid fertilizer either. We may have to make amends to a few things. So, we get the choice of 6 different flowers. Edelweiss, daisies, orange daisies, bluebells, yellow cone flower, and daylily. So I'm going to go with daisies, I think. In fact, let's see if it gives us prices for these things now. And we can work out. So, flowers. That must be for... Yes, that will be for the other one that we've got installed, but we haven't gone with. Goodness me. So, the daylily, 3,260. Yellow coneflower, 1,369. Edelweiss, 6,000. Bluebell, 1,000. Daisy, cheap as chips. Orange daisy, cheap. Oh well, we're going Edelweiss at least, aren't we? And what was the other one? Edelweiss and daylily. Idiot. What you come out of there for? Okay. No, I'm not going to do it. I was gonna do the song, but I'm not gonna do it. Activate Edelweiss. Activate Daylily. And that is it. That is it. Got 2 daylilies to 1 Edelweiss. And here it is. All happy, ready, raring to go. Obviously not actually real flowers. Then we've just got pretty things going on, but it does look good. Is that Edelweiss? Nope, they are daisies. Would have been nice if it actually gave you a zoom in. That. Oh, maybe it is Edelweiss. Hold on. Let's go back. Who knows? Maybe it is Edelweiss. I don't see where the daylily is. I suppose that must be what the green bunkum is. And I still don't know if it's going to spawn anything, because it didn't on the other one. But we do have a sell point. Very strange. Very strange. Oh, it will spawn. Why wouldn't it spawn on the other one? Maybe it was the map. I was on Somerset Farms I tested it on. Let's go and put this away. And that will be today's episode. For sure. For sure, for sure. A bit sporadic and weird. I went off on a completely different direction to what I said I was going to do. But it's okay, because I can. So that is away. I've already mastered reversing this thing. See? Pro. I want that weight. Because our next job in the next episode is going to be bedding up the cows. They didn't need any today. They've got plenty of straw, but they will definitely need them tomorrow. So that's the 1st of January taken care of. That is our next production line of things. Production line? No, because it's not a production line, is it? That's our next lot of things for doing. We've created a zone. I might just put the maple syrup thing in there, you know. Now I'm thinking about it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe and may the weather be with you.